Clearvine Medical shares are trading higher after the company announced that CMND 100 met the primary endpoint in its FDA-approved phase 1 and 2A clinical trial. This is in the exact same theme here, but we also have FDA approval here. We had an impulse move right out of the pre-market here that took us to 153. This retraced about 90% of that move and bounced, reclaimed the VWAP. We've actually made a series of higher lows now on this VWAP reclaim. This most recent impulse move does give us a trend line that might be a target here. Quick peek at the short interest on this name, 1.97%, 1 day to cover. I would say that's negligible for today. 100+ million shares versus an average of less than a million. Float here is 2.4. 13. What do you think here for CMND?
Well, just like PBM, this one had a trend line and we broke out of it. That just happened about 20 minutes ago. Well, we had our first break about 20 minutes ago. We back tested it. Now we're getting support from VWAP and we're heading higher.
I fixed the trend line to match the one you just spoke about. My apologies.
Okay. No problem. So it looks to me like the next area we could find resistance is going to be in that 150 area. When I go over to a daily chart to see if I can identify some more areas of resistance, then they really start to stand out. So I do like the 175 area, $2 just because it's a psych level. I have a former area marked off in the 230s. So we'll go with 230, 235. The 65-day EMA is also coming down. So that's up at 275. And if we even get up that high, we have resistance at 3 just before a massive gap fill that could take us up to 4. So there's several, nice levels that we have here in CMND. Don't know which one's going to be the big one that reverses the price here, but we could just go with what we know, and it looks like for me that 150 is going to be the next, that 150 to 175 area is going to be the next big spot of resistance. Yeah. But we'll see what happens if we break through the pre-market highs and how far it runs.
Okay, now I will say, just kind of looking at the volume here, this last volume pop, less on total volume than the previous one, but we did have some new highs set. So we'll see if this turns around at all. 150, 153 is what I have on that pre-market high resistance area.